So as I previously mentioned before, I was supposed to make a video originally for Aqua and Shion for Aqua's graduation originally, but ever since Shion's graduation, not only am I going to be talking about Aqua and Shion's relationship, but now I'm going to be talking about Shion's graduation. I really thought I was just going to be doing a video about Aqua and Shion. I know they're not really like the duo that I think about when it comes to Hololive. For that, immediately my mind goes to Fuwamoko. But when it comes to like relationship between gen mates, for me personally, the one that really does come to mind, and I don't know if it's because of a personal bias, because I really love Minato Aqua, but Aqua and Shion, or AquShio for short, when they first started in Hololive together, they actually weren't really close with each other. The only times when they actually started getting closer to each other was when they went out shopping together and they ended up buying, I believe, matching wallets together. And it's the same color, same design, same everything. And then they immediately clicked as friends.
あ、でも初めて一緒にお買い物に行った時に、なんか私財布が欲しくて、でしおんちゃんも財布かいいなぐらいに思ってて、でその可愛い財布がそう見つかって、これにしよっかな、しおんもいいなそれ、じゃあお揃いにする、色違いにするって聞いてから、それでお揃いにしてから、なんかいつの間にかいろんなものがお揃いになってましたね。
It branched out to one of the coolest and most interesting combinations that you see between the both of them. You have an introvert, you have an extrovert, and I love how they maintain and establish their relationship for so long in Hololive. Not only do I have these two, but I also have Gura and Mume as well, so I'm going to be opening up them and talk about their graduations. To match with the Aqua that I have on the top of my shelf, I also have a matching Shion to go along with her. But there are a couple things that I want to showcase, because I've received this ever since Aqua's graduation, and I didn't even open this until now. So this is from the Hololive Closet collection. And if you've seen the box opening video, you were only able to see Shion in the front, and then this is Aqua stand in the back. But now I can do this. There we go. So I have a standee of Murasaki Shion and a standee of Minato Aqua. So I have my Kamiyoshi and her best friend. Let me start with my Oshi. Let's take her out. So here, okay. So here is the little Hololive Closet logo that goes along with it. And then the Minato Aqua stand. Let's actually bring her out in general. Is there a way that I could remove this without damaging the package? Because this is really nice. Let's see if I could just slip her off.
That's what she said.
Okay, I can. I have an opening in the back right here. If I could do this for Aqua, I could definitely do this for Shion too. There we go. That's how she looks like. Honestly, looks really pretty too. Wow. So let's open up her little stand here. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Just as long as I don't completely break the thing. I'd rather try to preserve it as much as possible. Again, here's her stand. Let's place her on. There we go. Cool. And then we'll add in the little Hololive Closet logo too. Oh, come on, really? I did it again. Oh well. Gosh, okay, there we go. Alright, and let's place the logo right there. This is actually hard to put on. What the heck? Wait, am I doing this the right way? I just can't match it. Oops. Sorry, Aqua. I'll get you in a second. Maybe it might work on Shion's. I don't know about Aqua though, but jeez. You know what? I'm gonna keep her there for now. Let me do Shion's first. Let's see. I'm pretty sure the way how I'm going to open this one's the same as Aqua's as well. Okay, there we go. No, that's fine enough. Here she is. Here's Murasaki Shion in this lovely gothic Lolita outfit. Now let's get her stands out. Here's Shion's stand. There we go. And I'm assuming you can place Shion on easily. I hope so. There we go. Yep, you can. Okay, this one actually fits perfectly. Here's what they look like together. When I accidentally dropped Aqua on the floor, there's a humongous scratch in the front. I mean, it's okay. It still looks fine. I mean, just as long as he looks presentable from a distance. Like, I can't even see the scratch from a distance, but it's not that bad. Shion's is pretty magnificent, honestly, because at least everything fit on properly. This one, on the other hand, I had to struggle with. Oh, it's annoying. But, hey, at least I got it, so that's the first part. So I'm planning on hanging up these two somewhere on my shelves as well. I'll see for myself on this one. To coincide with that, I'm also going to be hanging up the round one stuff that I have as well. So the Ina head, the Iris head, the Fuwamoko heads, and then of course, these keychains that I've also gotten. Ooh, Hololive Cross round one. The group one looks absolutely wonderful. Holy moly. Now we got that one out, let's get their chibi forms out. Oh, I love it. It's cute. It's cute. I love that. I don't know. Which one do you guys think is better? The group one, the main one, with all of them in their full form, or their chibi form on the right side? You guys pick. I don't know. I like them both. So I told myself, which gashapon should I play with so that no matter what prize I get, I'm satisfied in the end? I found the Hololive one, so I ended up playing that one. And then when I ended up getting my prize, I got Hoshimachi Suisei. Honestly, it's a really lucky pull. I wasn't expecting Suisei at all. Dang, she looks nice. I like that. Hololive, 2016 cover corp. The only thing that I don't like about this is that it's bent, which sort of makes sense though because it's inside a ball. But I'm not going to distract the fact that this looks really cool. Even from like a distance, it's like glow. It's not like glowing per se, but you could see like the cool details are the outlines of this character design from Suisei. It looks amazing. I like it. I forgot to mention earlier, but this is a new Murasaki Shion shirt that I got for her graduation. And then I also got this as well. So I got both of these from Redbubble. So technically these aren't official shirts, but I absolutely love the designs in general. Of course, I have the Horox meeting mangas. Well, this one I had for a while already. Like I said, this one was a gift from Caspin. And then this one I ended up finding when I went to round one. Again, just to add to my collection too. But at the same time, I still need to read these since, Chloe's already gone, so I need to. But honestly, I think I want to open up these as well because I want to rearrange my shelf up there with the plushies. Ooh, gracious me. Murasaki Shion, friends with you. I love the cat design too. It also comes with a little tail. So it sort of like matches that design with Aqua, where she rocks the white hoodie, which I mentioned before is my favorite outfit. I also mentioned that I'll be re-ranking my Hololive graduations. But before I actually do rank Murasaki Shion, if you haven't seen the Hololive rankings video that I did last time, I highly suggest that you check out the card in the annotation so that you could go watch the video for yourself and then come back to this video so you see where I place Murasaki Shion as well as Gargura and Mume. Murasaki Shion, I thought her graduation was actually pretty good for what it was. It had me thinking about like what makes a good graduation. And I will be a little biased, especially when I get to the latter graduations, you'll understand what I mean. I'm going to be focusing on just the final graduation stream. So I'm not going to be doing like streams before leading up to the actual graduation, just the actual graduation streams. For Murasaki Shion, I'd honestly place her above Sakamata Chloe, but below Tsukumo Sana. Because not only did she perform with her gen mate, she performed with a couple other friends from different gens. And then, of course, the most surprising one, and I was sort of hoping the entire time, Sakamata Chloe would show up. And lo and behold, there she was, singing by her side. Holy moly. And I'm so happy that it ended up that way. So I'm going to be placing Shion, I believe it's going to be 4th now on my list. But now let's do Nanashi Mume next. When it comes to Nanashi Mume's graduation, I thought hers was actually really, really good. One thing's for certain is that I didn't even know that her stream was gonna be only 40 minutes. No, actually, the more surprising thing that sort of happened like after the stream was done is that the stream literally got taken down. I want to say for like it's either like a couple days or an entire week. I think it was due to like, you know, like music produced by Sony or whatever. At least it's back and we're able to watch it in full. And good gracious, in my opinion, this was one of my favorite graduation streams to watch. I was hoping that it would be a little longer, at least 1 hour. But you know what? She did so much in her 40 minutes and it's absolutely wonderful. Each song that she performed on that stage was great. The Hello, How Are You performance with the rest of Promise was straight up amazing. Plus the final performance of Mume. Oh my gosh, with everyone from Hololive English taking a part at that final part of the song. It was so majestical, so lovely. It's a great way to send Mume off. I was wondering what those dots were at first, and then I just realized, like, oh my gosh, they're the English members singing a part of the song. Like, oh my gosh, it all makes sense now. Honestly, that was a really clever way to include everyone in Hololive English. The only thing that I was sort of hoping for was that they played a new start, but you know what? I'm already satisfied throughout the entire concert. This Mume plush is actually really cute. I love the design. The lamp is actually connected in the felt design, so yeah, that makes sense. I love the feathers on top too. Like when you open it, it's like down, but you gotta bring it up so it stays up. I almost forgot too. I didn't showcase on the Shion one, but of course they come with the little tag, the Friends With You plush. Ooh, here we go. The one that actually got me into Hololive in the first place. So I was first introduced to Hololive via Inugami Korone, but it wasn't until Myth came in. And because of that, I gravitated towards Gargura. And I'm glad too, because honestly, I love her design. I love her color choice. I love the theming that she has. She was just like picture perfect for me, honestly. But of course, like things happen, new members start coming in, her hiatuses and stuff, and the breaks that she needs to take. And then of course, leading up to her eventual graduation. Unfortunately, it only lasted 3 weeks or 2 weeks from her notice before her actual final graduation. So I was a little sad about that, but you know what? It's her choice, it's her decision. So honestly, gotta respect that. And speaking of, let's talk about her graduation. And oh boy, I'm gonna have a very controversial and a very hot take. In my opinion, I don't like Gura's graduation at all. But here's the thing. If I were to mention that I would include like previous streams that they've done before, such as the Myth Relay, then I'd actually bump Gura like almost all the way up to like say top 5, I want to say. The thing was for me is that I'm only focusing on the actual graduation stream and the actual performance and stuff. Don't get me wrong, her song choices were great. The only downside is that I was sort of hoping that Reflect would be like song on of its own, but you know what? I'll take the medley. It was really cool. At least she sang Ash again, and that was freaking amazing. Hands down, my favorite part of that graduated performance. But the downside of it all is that, in my opinion, the graduation was way too short. If she would have gone for at least a good solid hour, I would have been totally okay with it. Like I said before, I want to respect her and all, because it's her choice in the end. And 100% I'm glad she went with it. And plus, like I mentioned before, the song choices that she sang were bangers. The animations, straight up amazing. Especially the final shot, too. I also forgot to mention Mume's graduation, too. Where I rank hers. So if Gura is below Chloe and above Ame, for Mume, on the other hand, I bumped her up. Honestly, I was having a hard time seeing where I placed Mume. Originally, I thought she was going to be below Sana. But then after thinking about this, I sort of want to place her above Sana. So yeah, honestly, I place her above Sana, but below Coco. I know, that's crazy, right? She's top 3. But now let me get to the meat and potatoes of the reason why I want to talk about Aqua and Shion today. This right here. Oh my gosh, the pop-up parade figurines. This is actually the first time I've owned these pop-up parade figures in particular. I'm going to be opening these up for the very first time. I've actually received Aqua's pop-up parade figure way before I received Shion's in, like, I want to say last November. And I can't believe it's until now that I'm actually opening both of them up on camera. Cool. All right, here we go. Let's bring Minato Aqua out. Ooh, nice. There we go. Oh, she fell over. Sorry, Octon. I'll get you in a second, sweetheart. First off, here's the stand. And now let's actually, bring her out. The good thing that they're covering their twin tails too. That's really, really nice. So here she is. Very nice, honestly. Wow. Oh, so cute. And then let's place her on her little stand. Wow, this looks absolutely gorgeous. I love this. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Good Smile. Thank you, Pop-Up Parade, for making this figure. Oh my gosh, you don't know how happy I am right now. It's like I'm freaking out from like the past Minato Aqua video that I did when I opened up her 6-year anniversary merch. Like my heart is fluttering right now. But I kid you guys not, I think that Aqua figure is still my favorite thing that I've opened so far today. And then what's AquShio's with that? Murasaki Shion. Again, from the pop-up parade, and this time it says Max Factory, not Good Smile Company. I believed I paid similar to what I've done with Aqua as well. If not, I believe Aqua was a little more expensive. I've also seen Murasaki Shion, like, literally in my local malls. Specifically in the FYE stores, or the For Your Entertainment stores. And then out of every character in Holo Live that actually has a pop-up parade figure, I only saw Shion. And let's bring her back out. Okay, cool. Let's pull this out. Oops. I think I did the same thing too. And here's Shion herself. Wow. Okay, so her body's decked out and covered, so let's remove the saran wrap here. Oh, wow, she looks so pretty. Wow, I like this. I want to be careful not to put too much pressure on this, because if you push on it a little too hard, the figurines and stuff like this, you could easily break it off. So I'm trying to be extra careful with this. So let's put her on the little stand as well. And there we go. There she is. Murasaki Shion. Holy moly, I love it. It looks so cool. Okay, so here's the different stuff that I'm going to be placing up on the shelves. First off, for sure, let me remove this Aqua out here. Remove this one. And this Shion in particular will stay with me on my bedside this time. But their full-on outfits like this will actually now be going on top of the shelf. Let's see if I could change the ordering too. Let me place Fauna down here for a second. I want to definitely place her next to Mume. For Chloe, I'm going to bump her on this side. I'll place Shion here. Oh, crud. No, come on. Okay. That means I'm going to take Aqua and place her here. So I'm going to bump Sana over. Oh my gosh. Chloe! Chloe, come on, please. Help me, please. I guess she's going to be the one in the middle now. And again, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to be placing up the other members too. The way I'm going to do this, so Chloe's Kamioshi is Shion. Shion and Aqua are friends. That means Aqua's Kamioshi is Gura. I would say me too, but Gura also loves Aqua too. So I'm going to put them close together. I sort of want to keep Ame up there. I'm going to have a hard time with these three. And there goes Watson. Shoot. Let's see if this works. I'll get her in a bit. There we go. I guess that works. I'll bump Aqua over here. Oh my god. See guys, this is the reason why I don't want to rearrange my shelves. This is hard. There we go. Let's bump Gura to the middle. There we go. Let's put Ame back up. Okay. A part of me still wants to place Sana in the middle. Maybe just bump her a little bit on this side. And I'll put Fauna here. And then Mume will be in the corner here. Sorry, Thomas, you're being blocked. Oh, man. I feel like I have to bump them more. Yeah. Dang. All of them fell over. Can we squeeze an Iris head here? There we go. There we go. Like literally next to her sister. So let's see if I could stick Fuwawa's head in the back here. There we go. That's not too shabby. And then let's do Ina on this side. Because I put Iris on the opposite end. She could be with Kiara. I sort of like this. It's like she's hugging her. There we go. Yeah, that should be fine. So all the little heads are together. That's perfect. The Suisei and the Gashapon ball. To be fair, I'm running out of space anyways. I'm just going to leave her here. There we go. Actually, that's not too bad. I'm going to leave her there. You know what? I think I'll probably figure this out off camera too. I really don't know what I'm going to do with these guys. Okay, after about a solid hour or so, I finally came to a conclusion of what I want to do now. It has been changed drastically. So from now on, this is what you're going to see instead of the plushes. So that you could also see the faces of the other plushies here as well. Aqua's on this side, while Shion is on that side. And then Aqua and Shion have the middle stage. Hachima is holding this keychain, while Mel is holding this one. Then it positioned Asuna and Yui over on this side as well. Let me show you where I place the other plushies. So my Thomas shrine has been changed for a bit. So now all the Thomas stuff here is being shifted over on that side so that I can have room for all of these guys up here. So all the graduated members will now be on this side from now on. And then of course there's the Minato Aqua pop-up parade and the Murasaki Shion pop-up parade. So this is where I'm going to have them from now on. And before you leave, if you want to see my reactions to Gura's and Mume's stream, click on these videos right here.